Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Dr. Charles.
Welcome to tonight's session. The session is already on recording, and tonight we are going to be looking at prompt engineering. Throughout last night, we tried to understand what is AI generally and what is generative AI. So we've come to understand both conventional AI, generative AI, different types of generative AI today. So we're going to start looking at prompt engineering. That is the main purpose why we joined this bootcamp, so that we can become prompt engineers. Prompt engineers are those professionals who craft the right prompt to get the valid, right information from these AIs. Yeah, some of us might be thinking you just say you can type anything and you get information back. Yes, but it's not that straightforward. If you are looking at it from the professional point of view, you as a medical doctor, as a pharmacist, as an accountant, as an engineer, you need to get the right information. So that is what we call prompt engineering, trying to get the right information. We call it prompt, just like in, if you go to data analysis, we call it query. We query our database to get information, relational database. But this time, we have a large data center with unstructured data, and we query them to get the right information back. So it just be kind of, so in SQL, in data analysis, we call it SQL, but here we call it prompt. And if you go to software development, they call it coding. That's coding. So we have different languages. This is the language for AI engineers, prompt engineer, call it prompting. So this is the latest language in the tech industry. If you go to business analysis, we have their own language. We call it unified modeling language. So in business analysis, you model that's the way you communicate through modeling. Here we communicate to large language model through prompting. Yeah, so that is it. So let's dive into our notes. So what is prompt engineering? That's why we are here. We want to be prompt engineers. Is the hottest career role in town. And like I told you guys, when a new technology comes, it comes with a lot of opportunities. Yesterday, we don't have this rule, but the emergence of AI has come with this rule and so many other rules to come. So, prompt engineering is the practice of designing and refining inputs called prompts given to an AI model to elicit relevant and accurate response. Like I said earlier, I've told you guys how this AI is built. It's not magical. It's just the information we put there, the data set we put there, we train them to understand the data set and respond. So is what you put in that will determine what you bring out. The kind of prompts you design and fed the AI will determine the kind of information it's going to bring out for you. There is no two ways about it. And I want us to understand that AI is just a tool. AI is a tool, is not a magician. AI is not aliens. They are tools, they are just technology. We are meant to use it to do our work. AI cannot come and do our work for us. Don't think so, you just tell AI, I want a business plan. AI will go and bring the best business plan for you and give it to you. He doesn't know the kind of business plan you want. You don't know how you want it. You don't know where you are submitting it. You don't know what to use it for. You must be very detailed about what you want so that AI can help you get started. I say get started, not finish the work for you. I saw some comments online. Some people say, I'm disappointed in ChatGPT. Are you disappointed in ChatGPT for what? Is the what you give in, you give a very vague prompt and they want the ChatGPT to do magic. It cannot do magic. I'm not using ChatGPT. I want my money back. I thought when I subscribe, I see getting what you are not going to get anything exceptional, except you make exceptional inputs. It's just like, I'll give you an example. You bought a Lamborghini. Yeah? And you just want Lamborghini to fly. You have to accelerate. You have to match. You have to throttle before the Lamborghini will accelerate. The way you use the Lamborghini will determine the way the Lamborghini will behave. You see some people using Lamborghini, they will be flying like mad. They will be, but you are crawling. You are using Lamborghini, but you are crawling. You say, I don't want my Lamborghini. I don't this. No. It's not because Lamborghini is not good. It's the way you handle it. That will determine the output. I want you to see this AI that way. Don't think AI is coming to solve all your problems. You just tell AI, no, AI doesn't do all those things. We learn how to use AI to do our work. It's a tool for working. So, think of prompting and asking the right question to get the best answer from the smartest assistant. Question you ask determine what you get. So what is this prompt? We know what is prompt engineering. The practice of designing and refining prompts given to an AI to get the best out of the AI. And what is this prompt? So prompt is a structured input or instruction given to an AI model, just like ChatGPT, to generate specific response, output, or actions. We're not doing anything different from what is being done before. These are what the data analyst has been doing for years, using SQL and database. It's simple. You can see prompts as an SQL. But the only difference here is that they want to take away these difficulties by using natural language. You use natural language to communicate with the machine. Instead of using like code, using syntax, they made it in such a way that so that as much people as possible can be able to participate in using AI. And that's why the prompt is designed in a natural language. It's not a code, it's a natural language, but you need to be crafty with your natural language. It must not, it shouldn't be generic. It shouldn't be vague. So a prompt can be a question, command, scenario, or even few words that guide the AI behavior or response. And this is example of a prompt. This is, we have two prompts here. We have text prompt and image prompt. The image prompt says, write a poem about space exploration. Is a prompt? Yes, it's going to write you a poem, but you can see this prompt is not so detailed. It's a generic prompt. It's not gonna bring you something magical. If you ask this kind of questions and expecting something magical, you might not be able to get that. But this is the way a prompt is a command. You just ask the system to do something for you. Then you have image prompt. Generate an image of a futuristic African tech city. Yeah. It's just kind of inspiration or what we feel like African tech city. We don't have such cities, but we're just trying to see what AI can come up with. But this is going to go and generate image like this. So the system, if there is a tech city anywhere around the world, it will try to apply Africa mentality onto it and giving it that Africanness to that image. That kind of image is going to bring out for you once you create this prompt. Or if there is any African tech city, it's going to mimic that African tech city and bring that kind of image for you. So these are two prompts. The more you refine the prompt, the more you get better answer. Some of us who are in business analysis, you know what requirement refinement is. If you go to Agile, call it grooming, refinement, backlog, product backlog, refinement or grooming. The more you refine your requirement, the more the better. The more the better. It keeps getting better every day. So we keep on refining our prompts to get the better answer from the AI. Prompt as the fourth tech language. Yeah, prompt has come to stay. It's not just coming to stay, but it's taking a lead. We have tech languages we have been using for years, even before so many of us were born. We have tech languages, but this latest tech language is the leading tech language today. So let's see all the tech languages we have. We have these four tech languages we've been using, and number one here is programming language. Those who have gone out to learn this language have been leading the world. world technology. Yeah, those who are leading the technology are actually leading the world. You know, some of us might think that politicians are leading. Well, politicians are not the people leading. They are the people leading this world are the technology, tech experts. Every other person follows. So, this programming language has been a very big asset. You see the way we worship programmers, developers in tech industry because it's a language. They take their time to learn this language, like Python, JavaScript, PHP. These are React.js. All these are big names. Programming language, HTML. These are programming languages in the tech industry. They have been leading the way. Then we have another tech language, like which I finished mentioning, SQL. Is a query language, structured query language. Is used to query structured database, structured database. Structured database are those databases. Most of the data in that database are in tables. All the data in databases, structured data link or relational databases are in tables like this. And we use this language, SQL. That's the only way we can access our database, information in our database. We use SQL. Those who knows how to speak this language, this SQL, they are big boys in town. They are the data analysts. They are the data professionals. All of you know what data analyst is. They are making a lot of money. If you come to this city of London, they are the top dogs. Then we have UML, Unified Modeling Language. This language is for business analysts. You all know equally that business analyst is one of the biggest role in tech industry. They determine what goes in and what comes out. They determine which project are we starting, not even the project managers. The business analysts decide. They go out to solve the problem. They say, this is the solution we need at this point. And everybody will start rallying around them to build that solution, which will become those solutions. When we talk about solution, we talk about softwares, applications. So BAs are big boys in town as well, just like data analysts, just like developers who are programmers. So these three are the three main tech languages we have been using all over the years. And all of us who are claiming to be big boys is because we have the capacity to learn, we have the capacity to speak these languages, these three languages. Recently, another language joined. And that language that joined is called prompt. So prompting for AI engineers. And it's not just that he is joined, but is leading the way. If you know how to use this prompting very well, it will help you to become a better programmer. It will help you to become a better data analyst, and it's going to help you to become a better business analyst. So you can see they are in charge, extremely in charge. You can use SQL to navigate through AI. We can use programming language to navigate through this AI. You can use UML to navigate this through AI. But you can use prompt to navigate these three languages if you know how to speak it very well. That's why it's now the dominant language. It's easy, it's not scary, everybody can come in. But the most disadvantaged aspect of it is that a lot of people are going to look down on this language. Why? Because it's using natural language. And natural language is the language all of us have been speaking. As I'm talking to you, what I'm using to teach you is what we call natural language, your mother tongue. This is what we call natural language. So prompting is using natural language. And some people say, I can do it, but you might not be able to craft it the way it's supposed to be. Okay, we've already spoken about it. So prompting is for prompt engineers. Instruct and guide AI model to produce accurate, useful, and creative outputs. So prompt engineering or prompting is a new form of coding in human language, which I've already said, enabling anyone to communicate effectively with AI tools, performing tasks, solving problems, or generating content. Yeah, because it's a natural language, a lot of people might be looking down on it, but I'm giving you a very serious advice. Take this career extremely serious. It's going to take you places. I don't know how far, but we are just beginning. This prompt engineering just started early this year and is already everywhere. As of last year, people are not even allowed to even use AI very well in place of work. So don't think this prompting is an extremely new language, new technology, new everything. It's a new career. As I'm talking to you, I'm among the first people that are teaching this prompt engineering. Okay, types of prompts. We have different types of prompts. We have instructional prompts. We have conversational prompts. Yeah, and we have zero to short, few to short, and chain of thoughts. So what is this instructional? Instructional prompt directly tells the AI what to do. Like, summarize this article in 3 bullet points. You are giving AI instruction. So you are now the boss. You are giving AI instruction, do it now. This is so you are not negotiating, you are not dialoguing, you are not brainstorming, you are just asking them to do this for you. And we have conversational prompts. Conversational prompt is like trying to hold a conversation with your fellow human being, the way you want to engage your fellow human being in a conversation. In office, you are not giving, even if it's your junior in the office, you know when you are giving instruction and you know when you are engaging a conversation. So, in most cases, instructional, the person is not expected to make an input. You know, just follow the instruction. Conversation might be, kind to interact and find a way to do something. Dialogue. So is kind of mimicking human-like dialogue. Human-like dialogue. Example. What are some healthy meal idea? You are now, it's a dialogue, trying to find out. You are not giving instruction. Then we have another one we call zero to short and few to short prompt. Zero to short means no example are provided. AI respond based on general training. In so many cases, it's very, very important that if you are trying to use AI or trying to craft a prompt, it's important to ask or add example. Give a scenario of what you want. It's better for them that way. You are telling them like this example than just telling them to do something. Zero to short, it comes with no, you just tell them do this, no example. They struggle because they don't really understand, or they might not really know what you are trying to achieve. In this case, they use their best, whatever they see or whatever that is closest to your instruction or idea you give to them, they will come out with it. But if you give them an example, it's going to help them to tailor it. They already know like what you are looking for. They are going to tailor it as close as possible to that example. For instance, now if you are telling AI, I want guide me on how to get a visa to UK. Yeah, this is what we call zero to short. Yeah, they are going to guide you, but it's going to take them time to come up with different ways on how to get a UK visa. If you come to UK visa, we have so many visa routes. I'll bring you to UK. We have a visitor's visa, business class. We have a student visa. We have a work visa. We have different types of visa. So if you are telling AI, give me information on how to get UK visa for student routes, you see, you are now tailoring it down. They are not going to waste their time trying to craft a business visa for you or work visa. They will go straight to student visa for you. And it makes more sense that if somebody is, because they mimic us, it's just like somebody who is intelligent trying to advise you. Okay. That is zero to short and few to short. Few to short, few examples is included. Then this is the game changing in prompt engineering. Game changing here is what we call chain of thoughts. Chain of thoughts prompt. Here is encourage step-by-step reasoning. Example, let's solve this math problem step by step. You are engaging them. They will be producing answers step by step. They tend to be more details when they want to respond to you when we are using chain of thoughts. So this chain of thoughts, we are going to look into it in a very bigger way. Yeah, as we are progressing. But these are different types of prompts we have. Yeah, for now, types of prompts. We have instructional prompt, conversational prompt. 0 to short, few to short, and chain of thought. Value of prompt engineering. Okay. These are the key benefits why we should use prompt engineering. Than just start you, of course, these days, if you are applying for a job these days, they will want to know if you know how to prompt. You know what, if you understand what is prompt engineering. So it's a necessity these days. These are the key benefits. Improve accuracy and relevance. Well-crafted prompt guide AI to produce more precise on-target response for professionals. Why this? We are trying to use AI at place of work to increase accuracy and reduce the time. But if you are using vague prompts, you're always refining. The purpose of that accuracy and time reduction is gone. So we need a prompt that can, once we use that prompt, we get the right answer, we get the right value. And that's why most of the things we are going to be looking at or dealing is going to be creating templates, prompt templates. So many people do not know how to write prompts. It's just like saying, it's easy to write. It's not easy to write a letter. Even email, professional email, it's not easy to write professional emails. So just like prompting, you say, yes, I know how to, you're not good to ChatGPT and type do this. It's not, it's gone beyond that. Save time. Like I said, if you are not giving the right prompt, it's not going to save you any time. But it's going to save you time when you are using the right prompt, which is prompt engineering. From writing reports to analyzing data, prompting reduce repetitive tasks and boost productivity. Empower non-tech users. Anyone without coding experience can harness the power of AI by simply using the right prompt. So many of us here are now feeling confident to be in the AI arena, unlike before, because of AI. Because of AI, we are feeling now we can do it. With the help of AI, a lot of things, we can do a lot of things, which ordinarily we wouldn't even think of doing it. But with AI, a lot of things are possible. These are non-tech people. You see a lot of non-tech people are now jumping into this tech ship. It's going to be made even better with the use of AI. Enable creative, complex problem solving. So when you have any kind of complex problems, bring it to AI, but come with right prompts. It's going to make everything so easy. So prompting open new doors for innovation, allowing AI to support brainstorming, planning, and diagnostic. So how do we use this prompt? Example of prompt in different sectors. Like here, if we go to marketing, this is kind of example of a prompt, a generic prompt in marketing. I call it generic. But once we want something very detailed, we are going to use a strong chain of thoughts. So look at this marketing here. Write 3 variation of ad copy for Facebook campaign promoting a new eco-friendly water bottle to young professionals. Each variation should be under 20 words and highlight sustainability. This is a very powerful prompt for marketing. It's going to generate the marketing content for you. Okay, let's look at if you are in like education, just like me, which is educationist. I'm not a marketer. How do I use study guide creation? Create a detailed study guide for high school students preparing for a biology exam on human respiratory and circulatory system. Include diagrams, bullet points, and 3 quizzes. It's going to just come up with a very good diagram for you, study diagram for you. If you as a teacher trying to create this for yourself, it's going to take you some time trying to craft it. Even at the end of you trying to craft quizzes from your head, is as a time consuming. It can take you even a week to craft this. But with this, boom, you've done it. This is just basic compared to what you can do. When you come to educational system, a lot can be done. If you come to healthcare, patient's communication template, draft a compassionate and easy to understand message to notify a patient that their test results are ready and a follow-up appointment is recommended. This is a prompt within the health industry. Okay, let's look at it from the software engineering area. Coding, which is code generation. Write a Python function that takes a list of number and return them and return the median. Include comments and edge case handling. This is going to get you a very powerful code, source code you are going to use for your data analysis. That's it. Then, scope of prompt engineering. When you look at it from domain, it covers almost every domain. Every domain. In education, general lesson plan, you can use it to create general lesson plan. That's why every person, every organization, every industry are gunning for it, because it's a game changer. General lesson plan, quiz, study guide, and summaries for support, to support teachers, students, and online educators. Curriculum, so many things it can do for you. Even note of less, a lot, it can do a lot for you, a lot. When you come to business, you can use for drafting reports, email, meeting agenda, automate research or workflow. If you see the kind of automation you can use AI to do, is top notch. If you come to marketing, just like we've seen, creating ad copy, product description, campaign strategy, social media posts, and search engine optimization, optimized content. Software development. How do we use this software development? Generate, explain, and debug code. All this when we are learning programming language, I don't used to sleep. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, and it was one of the things that nearly scared me away from tech, but I said, no, I'm not gonna give up. But today, AI have simplified all these, are taking away all those fears away. It's just you that have not decided to do it. So it can help you generate a code, explain a code, and debug a code. Author document APIs, write test cases, and pseudocode. Even those lawyers is already there. It's going to help you to become a better lawyer if you don't know it. Writing legal reports, you can do it better than so many of us lawyers. Yeah. Draft legal clauses, summarize policies, interpret regulations, and structure compliance checklists. And in creative arts, could write scripts, poem, music, storyboard, and visual prompt for AI image generator. And for health, generate patient communication template, summarize case notes, and assist in medical documentation and diagnostics. In banking, it can assist in financial analysis, report writing, compliance updates, and customer support automation. And we have, like in HR to journalism, logistics, prompting, you can use it everywhere. Everybody needs it. No exclusion. Even in religious, this thing, it can help you to prepare a sermon as a pastor. A good sermon, make you a better pastor, a better inspirational pastor. I've used it to create a lot of sermons. It's top notch, but with the right prompts. That's why it's everywhere. Nobody can, we cannot do without it. It has come to stay. All we need to do is try to become the masters. As people are going to rely on us on how to use it professionally. Anybody can use it, but not everybody can use it professionally. Like here in London where we live, yes, everybody who have a driver's license can drive, but it's going to be difficult for you to become an Uber driver. You need to understand how to navigate or become a black cab driver. No, you need a special license to become a black cab driver. Even if you have been driving for years, just the same thing, and you can use AI to play around, and you can use AI to earn a living as a prompt engineer. Job roles and how they can benefit. Now we spoke about industries, how different industry can benefit. Now we are now breaking it down to roles. Like me here, that I'm a product manager, how can I benefit from this innovation? Product manager use prompt to generate user persona, roadmap suggestion, feature benefits, competitor analysis, and much more. For content creators, all of us know that this is the, I think content creators are loving it more than any other person. Leverage prompt to write blogs. You see, people will just be posting blogs anywhere, anyhow, boom, boom, boom. You don't need to be, before you can write an ad copy that is very creative, is not easy. These people, we call them copyrights, content writers. They charge a lot of money to write, but these days AI is taking their job. Video script, ad copy, and SEO content faster and more creatively. And you have educators, generate lesson plan, grading, rubrics, exam questions, personalized feedback for students, and data analysis. Use prompt to generate SQL queries. Yes, these days you don't need to craft your brain on how to write SQL. Just tell the AI what you want to do or the data you want to analyze is going to give you all the SQL you need to and how you are going to use it and how we are going to apply it. And it's very simple. SQL used to be one of the scariest things for, professionals, but it has removed this the trouble aspect of it. So it's removed that problem away, and everybody who really wants to be a data analyst, there's nothing to fear about. Interpret data sets, clean data set. Yes, it can interpret data set more than even the most advanced data analysts or even those senior data. I have been using it. I've tried a lot of different AIs. I do research, not just to use it, but to do research to know how far we've gone with this. And it's beating a lot of senior managers. Interpret data sets, clean data, and explain insights in simple language. But all this, you still need to understand the right prompt to use. If you use generic, it's not going to get you anywhere. Customer support agent, automate frequency, ask questions, generate a response template, and summarize customer issue for better resolution. And business analyst, extract requirements, generate user stories, analyze document, and build process map via prompting. Before, writing user stories, in business analysis is not as easy as you think. But these days, it has been simplified. It makes it very easy. And for project managers, is very simply can help you create your risk log, RAID log, project plan, meeting notes, stakeholder summaries, and RACI metrics. For those of you in our class in project management, it can help you to do all this and many more. Before this AI comes in, yeah, we used to do it because I've been teaching project management even long before AI. Yeah, we still manage to navigate, but it amazes me how all those long-aged, we struggle to put some of these notes down, refine it on our own, make it to become a template, and we put in so much work to draft out. But these days, everything will just bam. You see, everything will be trying to do for years. AI will just draft everything and place it on your table. At times, I feel jealous that I spend a lot of time, and some people like you are not spending the amount of effort we put in, and they are getting even better results than we. Yeah, for those who really want to take advantage of it, we take advantage of it. Okay. Like I said, is what is going to separate you from others using AI is this AI engineering. And when we talk about AI engineering, we're talking about something like advanced prompt engineering. Advanced prompt engineering, like what we are going to look at here. This is what we call advanced prompt engineering. Under advanced prompt engineering, we'll have prompt chaining the prompts. And then we'll have embedded memories. And then we'll have using API and prompt templates. These are the cocoa. I don't know some of you who understand what the cocoa Let me see if we have Barack Boss here. The cocoa for this. How many of you understand what the cocoa means? Okay, that's good. Okay. Favor, what is the cocoa?
It means the main thing.
Yes.
That's the main substance inside, the main important, the main.
I want to know well, all of us are here area. We are not all these, some of these Gen, well, even the Gen Zs might have. How many Gen Zs do we have here? If you are Gen Z here, raise your hand. Okay, Favor is a Gen Z. Okay, Favor, how old are you?
24 years old.
Okay. Now you people now be the original Daniel them cool. So them does the it's not easy to manage these Gen Zs, to be honest with you. I hope you are not you are a different Gen Z.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm happy you understand the cocoa way they here. Okay. Very good. So the cocoa way they here, we see we get Asians and model here. So some of us are the Asians, and some of you guys Favor are the model. So yeah. So okay. Let's go back to our. All right. Prompt chaining. What is prompt chaining? A technique where the output of one prompt is used as the input for the next, creating a step-by-step process to solve complex tasks. Example, prompt 1, summarize this article. The output is going to be the summary. You have summarized it. It's not going to end there. You are not taking it away from AI. You tell AI, after summarizing this article, the prompt 2 is going to be create a tweet from this summary. You know, then the input here is going to be summary to output is equal to tweet. You can keep chaining it as long as you can even be up to 4, 5 chains. And it's going to solve the problem, complex problems. You are not going to wait for when you finish article, then you copy article or you use article back, and when I finish, you chain it. That's what we call prompt chaining. And that's how professionals do their job, trying to use prompts. You have to understand this prompt chaining very well. That is how we start what we call automation in AI. Automation. Now you've telling them to see, you are training them to do a work for you, different work for you. How many tasks? You see this task now, you are now chaining these 2 tasks. They finish this one task, and then from this task, they move to another task. You are no longer there. You are not repeating or reminding them. They already know. That's how the automation, you can use it to automate it to do so many complex tasks for you, and you get a result within a short period of time. So these are areas we are going to be paying attention as we are progressing to understand how to create a solid prompt chaining. And then we have what we call embedded memories, and that is the cuckoo est. in what is going on today, because this is what so many organizations, the way they are leveraging AI to do complex organizational work, embedded memory. So this process is converting text into vector representation, like an embedding that can be stored and later retrieved to provide context or memory for an AI. Okay, example, you see here, store. Use user-like fintech topics, embed and save. Later, AI retrieve this embedding to personalized response. Here is a new fintech article you might like. So what this embedded memory means is, if I'm a pastor, I can say, okay, I will embed a full, maybe 1 year sermon. I've prepared to have, maybe if I have 1 year sermon, I will embed it into the AI. And I will tell AI every Sunday, based on the embedded memory, just get me the Sunday sermon notes. And every Sunday, the AI will be just giving you the Sunday sermon note based on the embedded memory. You don't need to go and start telling the AI. You already knows your program for the year. This one, AI is not going to the large language model to start. You have your own. You've embedded their memory. You don't want to work with their own data, anything they have in their large language model. You embed your own. They work from your own data sets. That is what embedded memories is. You can create, like a lawyer, you can embed all your cases in AI. And you'll be querying them based on this case. Give me this report based on John case. I need this report based on whichever case. Give me. They will generating reports, different reports. Doing the memory there. You don't need to go and start telling them, Mr. John. You already embedded the memory there, and I can bring a full data set, sales data set for 1 year or 2 years or even 10 years data set, and embed the memory in my AI. And after the embedding the memory, all I need to do is anytime I want a report, I can just go there and say, give me this visual, give me this report, give me that, give me this, generate this. So once I just say, they just get based on what they already have. I don't need to keep on stressing myself, telling they already know me. They are not just like my personal assistants. All I need to do is say, I want to report from February sales on this with this visual. It's going to bring it out for you. Just like you have a PA. Just tell your PA, I need case file. This case file, I need it now, urgently. And I need, just I tell your secretary, prepare a report on this case file. They already know where they are. They just go there, bring it, prepare, bring to you. So, but this time the different thing is that you embed them on the AI, and AI will do it. So that is what we call embedded memories. These are part of the game changing we have here, and it's extremely powerful. Extremely powerful. So this is the advancedness of it. Another one is using APIs and prompt templates. Leveraging AI with APIs with predefined prompt format or templates containing dynamic placeholders to automate tasks. So you create a template, and from your template, but in this case, most cases we are going to integrate the AI with our work environment. And with that template, we should be able to be getting anything we want from our work. So we can't be working directly. Like you see here, you see this Google Notes I'm using here. This Google Notes, automatically, Google have automated this, and with API, this note is already integrated with Gemini. So you see here, you see I'll show you here, it's integrated. And that's why I love using it. It's integrated. This note I'm using to teach you, if I want to update my notes, I can just do like this, highlight this part of this note, and come here. I tap on this AI, I open a chart, I'll tell it, update this. Because they already linked to the large language model, I don't need to then take this my text here to open AI or Gemini to get and then come back. I'm now working. This is my work environment. I'm just here working, and because it's integrated already with API, I can do my work here directly using AI. That is what you can do using APIs and so many other things. So template like generate a product description for the product name, audience, and use OpenAI API in product listing app. So this is like a template. You can integrate this with this template when you are doing the API. When you are trying to do the integration, it's going to be a bit of complex for non-tech people, but when you get trained very well, these are the engineering aspect of it that might be a bit doing the integration. But the good aspect of it is that most of the API, most of the workplaces we are going to use already has been pre-integrated by the components. So this is what so many corporations have been taking their time to integrate their AI with their work environment, so that those people is going to make people more comfortable, more attractive to start using their work environment. So if you are thinking of leaving Google Workspace for Zoom, if you see the benefits you can, because this is already integrated here using API, you will stay put. And I'm already using AI here. You know, these are the advancements of this engineering. You can see how we are using it. But ordinarily, if you don't know those things, you might just think that AI is just, I go to ChatGPT. ChatGPT, what is this? No, we've gone past that stage. That the stage here is to use it to do your work in your own environment. And this is what APIs, embedded memories, and prompt chaining can help us do. So this is where we're going to feel like we are AI prompt engineers. And then from there, we can equally be creating templates. These templates we are going to be creating, we are going to be using it to train agents, AI agents, that we are going to be using to work in work environments. So don't worry, these are still a bit of introductory aspect. We are going to get our hand dirty very soon, but not today. So best practice in prompt engineering: be clear and specific, define the rule, act as a lawyer, act as a doctor, act as a, you must personalize yourself when you want to work. Don't just say, do this for me. It's better to say, as an accountant, do this for me. Give example. It's important to give example, like than just you to show than just nothing. Equally, it's good to embed your own content by using context. You know, iterate and refine. You have to continue to refine all the time. The future of prompting and why it is more than just a trend. Prompting is rapidly evolving from novel iteration method into foundational tech skill, as important in the age of AI as coding was in the age of software. Prompting will be the new digital literacy. Yes. Just like coding, Excel, Google search, prompting will be a baseline for skills like knowledge workers, creative students, business leaders. People will be expected to talk to AI fluently to boost your productivity and innovation. It's already happening. If you don't know how to talk to AI as a professional, companies are not going to hire you. This company will want to tell you, yes, I will want AI, a prompt AI, prompt engineer, business analyst, prompt engineer, product manager, prompt engineer, project manager, prompt engineer, accountant. That is the way it's going to. They want to personalize because every company wants to save costs. They don't want you to come and they start coming to teach you how to help them to save costs. While their competitors are leveraging on that, they are not going to hire you. There's no emotion in that. Everybody's out there. Business is business. They want cutting-edge professionals that knows how to drive innovation and save cost for them. Rise of prompt engineer as a profession. When we started this training, I was telling them that prompt engineer is going to be the main, is going to rise as a giant to take a strategic. It's already happened. It's like a prophecy. It happened the way I just predicted it. Full-time prompt engineer will design high-performing prompts, fine-tune prompts for better accuracy and safety and the creativity. Work closely with AI team in product design, marketing, and coding, and equally research. So it's going to be a full-time job these days. Companies are hiring full-time prompt engineer. That is their job. Prompting. Well, it's not as easy as you think. Those of you who are in business analysis, you see, when we talk about user stories, some people think that is not as writing user stories are not that so easy. Just like you see prompt like this, some people say, I see not prompt, not just a rise up. It's not as you think. You are now beginning to see the engineering aspect of it, which I've just opened to you. Contexting, chain of thoughts. These are where it's beginning to look real like, yeah, this is a rating here. Then prompts will evolve into structured system. We will move from writing plain language prompt to reusable prompt templates. This reusable prompt template, a time will come, they are going to be selling it. Because it's not easy to write, because a good prompt is money. Its value, is money. It can save company a lot of stress. So when you know how to write good prompt, a time will come when we'll have a marketplace where a company can go and buy, or professionals, if you don't know how to write, you have to go and purchase the kind of prompts you want. is going to come. So, reusable templates. Predefined prompts with placeholders that can be reused by filling in different values. If you go to all this, you see now we have a lot of AI CV builders. I don't know if you guys know about it now, AI CV builders. What is AI CV builder? They are all prompts, reusable prompts, so that you just input your details, is going to craft a CV for you. It's nothing, it just, so it means that with a prompt, you can create your own AI. You can easily create your own AI with a prompt. And that AI you are going to create is what we call agents, AI agents. It's only through prompts you can create them. And all these agents is what we are looking for now. So many companies, that's what they are looking for, prompt agents. Someone who can help them create all these prompt AI agents. AI agents are these prompts, reusable prompts. If you just put it in another way, recode it, it becomes another AI. But we are going to see it. That's what we are going to do at the end of this, when we are going to be building AI agents. These are what they are looking for. Now, if you know how to create agents, that's what companies are looking for. It's only through prompt engineering you can do that. Okay, we have prompt chain. We've already spoken about prompt chain. Prompt chain, but these are what we are going to be expecting as in future of AI. If you want to be a professional, some of us will already happen. Some of us are going to deal with them here. Prompt chains, multi-task prompting. Definition: a series of prompts where the output of one step feed into the next to complete a complex task. We've already done this earlier. And we have a prompt scripting language. Yes, prompt scripting language, where we're going to use tools like LangChain and Promptflow and Flowise. So these are some of the tools we are going to use to create this prompt chain. And that is the tool we are equally going to use to be creating agents, AI agents, something like this language chain. Yeah, it's very, very important. LangChain means language chain. So, and on top of this LangChain, we'll have another application called Flowise. All you need to do is, if you learn the Flowise very well, it's going to be drag and drop, and we are going to be using to be building beautiful, powerful agents, which is going to, make you to stand out. So, and equally embedded prompts in application for automation. Embedded memories. We already talk about embedded memories. It's going to be, it's already big. If you go to America, a lot of companies are already using prompt embedded, we call it context. So now we are now changing, the name is no longer just AI prompt engineering, is now called AI prompt and context engineering, because of the embedded memories involved. So as every day goes by, so more ways, more better ways on how to use this AI is coming out. Well, this embedded memory is a game changer. It's a lot of a lot. You can achieve a lot by embedding your memories. And the beauty aspect of it is that it's not only text you can embed. Depends on the modality of the AI you are using. For instance, if you are using ChatGPT, you can embed a lot of memory. You can embed text. You can embed, text in different ways. You can copy and save. You can equally upload, attach document in PDF, in Word document. You can equally embed images that it can become part of the memory, and over time, whenever you are having a conversation or you are walking through the system, they already know, they're already part of your system. That embedded memory is just like you hired a new employee, and during the induction, you take the employees around both your every file, library, everything, or resources, and at the end of the day, you start working with you. All you need to do is get me that file, get me the other file, do this. You just be given instruction, and the instruction is going to be tailored on your work environment. You are now bypassing, you are using the power of AI, but you are not using their own data center. You created a micro data center within the AI system. So you bring in your own data, embed it, and use your own data within their data environment. You are not actually using their own data. You are using your own. That is the embedded memory here. So like just you see example here in a CRM tool, a bottom label generates email reply, runs a prompt. So with this, you can embed, and equally after embedding, you can equally use API to integrate it in your system, and you don't need to, you've connected it to your own database. You can connect it directly to your database, and it's going to be using information in your database to be working for you. And that's it. That's the most best aspect of this AI. So you are not leveraging on the information the large language model have in their own, but we are using the quality, their ability to solve complex problems and generate quality response on your own data sets. That is what you are doing here. Well, these are the trend, and it's no longer the trend, it's already what is happening here. Prompting will be domain specific, like we already talked about it, yeah. And prompting will be democratize innovation. With prompting, no coders can equally build, like I said here, you see on this 5.5 here. With prompting, no coders can build AI power tool. Just like I said, power tool. All you need is learn it very well and automate workflow, create entire business and research paper. This is going to be so that you don't have knowledge of AI, or you don't have knowledge of tech, or you're not a programming language engineer, it doesn't matter. You can build applications, AI agents. Prompting will be blended with human thinking. In the future, your ability to think clearly is equal to your ability to prompt clearly. So prompting will mirror core skills like problem framing, critical thinking, clear writing, and scenario. So prompting is taking a center stage in everything we are doing, because everybody is leveraging anything we are doing today. We are leveraging AI to help us do it, and the only way we can do it is through this prompting. So this is a table for evolution of prompting, how prompting is going to rise. This is the work for this table, evolution of prompting. Yeah. And yes, we are still going to have our own challenges when it comes to promptings and things like that. And these are where we come. Challenges are going to be biasness. At times it becomes bias. So when it becomes bias, we troubleshoot. We are going to look into that. Ambiguity in language. These are where we are going to have problems. At times we don't communicate very well. Ambiguity. That is why we are learning prompting, so that we remove this ambiguity when we communicate. Misuse or manipulation, when people are misusing it, using it to to generate harmful content or manipulate others, which I think we're already working towards that control, that it cannot do everything you want them to do. Anything you want them to do, they can do, is something that is ethically right. Transparency and accountability. We are looking at how we can make it more transferable and accountable. So these are areas of challenges, but is being taken care of, because I know so many schools of thought and organizations are already working on trying to apply the ethical aspect of AI usage. Okay. This is an assignment. At least let's feel like we've started. Experiment with ChatGPT to generate a cover letter for a job. A cover letter. A job sample will be posted, and compare and refine your prompts for better result, and you need to share it on our group. So this is a template that you are going to be using. This is a reusable AI cover prompt template. These are the kind of templates you are going to be creating for organizations, reusable templates. And so many of these templates are the kind of template they are going to be selling in future, because it's not easy to get a very good template. So with this prompt, reusable prompt template, you should be able to use it to get a very good cover note. So, and once you apply it, you are going to get something like this. When you apply, like see here, example of field template. Write professional cover letter. You see here, you filled all this gap here, and when you use it, it's going to look something like this. So we're going to post this, even because the lesson note, so we can get started and start feeling like we're feeling cold. So, because what we are doing here is going to be practical oriented. The more the sooner we start hands-on, the better. So that's it. So that is what I'm expecting us to do, to keep us busy till we meet again next week. So that's it. I'm going to post this as soon as I can so we can start. So you have question? Okay, Mr. Longinus, go a question.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Charles. I'm sorry, I don't have light at the moment, so I won't be able to show my camera.
No problems.
So my question is on embedded memory.
Mhm.
If you upload your database inside an AI, won't that result into ethical issue of data privacy and protections?
I don't think. Oh, ethical how? How is that? Is it not you that is giving them access? How is it data
Okay,
privacy? And is it not you? For instance, now I embed let me use even my very sensitive documents. I embed my birth certificate into an AI, and then I start saying ethical privacy. Is your document, you give that AI that access. So I don't think it's unethical.
So others won't
And
be able to have access
and you
to it.
embed it to use it to work.
So others won't be able to access it.
Anybody coming to your system to embed it. And if you embed it in the workplace, it means that you want, and everybody working within your workplace, you want them to have access to it. That's why you embedded it there.
Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you.
You are the one who give them access. You are not going to embed information you don't want them to use. You are the one who give them access, and you are the one shouting ethical privacy. And you know it's not only you that is using it. For instance, you have AI like OpenAI. There's one you can use collaborative, up to 20 people can use it to work together. For instance, you embed a big data, organizational big data for your team to work on it. After embedding it, you start complaining ethical issue. While you are the person that embedded it. So how is it going to be unethical or data privacy breach?
So anybody outside the organization won't be able to have access to it?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
That was my concern.
No. It's not, you are not embedding it into there, like I said. It's not, you are not sending this data into the large language model. You know, it's just halfway. It's not part of the large language model. It's a way of extracting information. So we are leveraging all of them to help to work, but it's not like anything they want to be in their large language model is something that they have trained. You are not, all this we are sending to their large language model, it doesn't go and store inside the large language model. They are not trained. So it's just meant to go there and fetch information for you. Are you getting the point? Okay, Emmanuel, Umoke. Lucy. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Charles. I just want to make an inquiry. Please, would this slide be shared, including the yesterday student?
I've just said it. I'm going to share it. We have not, for now, our course portal is not open, but before we open, we meet again next week, we are going to open our course portal for enrollment so everybody can enroll and we can upload all the course materials and everything even the assignments, everything is going to be uploaded. But for now, we are going to share it in our platform. We are going to upload everything we've done so that we can be able to access it. Yeah, if possible, we can equally upload the videos and share the YouTube link where you can go watch it for now. But everything is going to be available on our course portal as soon as the enrollment is open.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Yeah, Lucy. All right. Favor, Lucy is not coming.
Hello, can you hear me, Mr. Charles?
Yeah, please be fast.
Okay. So mine is a question. Yes, I want to confirm, please. The days for these classes, are they going to be same? Sorry, this place is a bit noisy. Is it going to still be the same Thursdays to Friday, or it can change?
It's Thursdays and
Schedule.
Fridays. Thursdays and Fridays confirmed. If I'm going to add extra one day, then I'm going to communicate about it. But Thursdays and Fridays is confirmed. And if you cannot get extra days, my classes is normally 1 hour, but I'll then make it 2 hours.
Okay. So to my next question, are we going to be doing more of prompt based on like the AI? Are we going to, the applications we're going to use, are they going to be more of prompting, or is going to be, there are going to be additional things?
Or just open your mind and learn whatever comes your way.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Charles.
You're welcome. Favor. Ransom Favor.
Mr. Charles,
Mm-hmm.
please, can you kindly scroll down to the beginning of today's lesson? I want to take a note of something, please.
No, I'm not scrolling. If you have any question, just ask them.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Because we don't have time, have other things to do. So scrolling down is like starting the class afresh. So anything you want, you are going to have a note. So if you're writing notes, good and fine, but we always share our lesson notes. So you can have it, and everything you need is there. All right, thank you everyone, and thanks for joining. And yeah, we're going to start becoming. It's going to be a bit busy as we're building up. We're going to continue to be busy, and yeah. So don't try to limit yourself to